Alright, you fucks, it's Brinecone here, and I'm fucking pissed off. So basically, if you didn't know, I'm a big Monster Hunter fan. I love the series. I've gotten into it since Monster Hunter 3 Ultimate. It's fucking brilliant. And I haven't played World yet because I'm a PC gamer now. I'm an elitist fuck and refuse to play on PS4. So basically, I've just been waiting out. But what's cool is because this game has kind of taken off, I've been able to, see what basically fucking normie reactions to Monster Hunter, and that's been a lot of fun. But recently, a couple of self-righteous pricks have made their Monster Hunter articles pop out about how it challenges them and shit. So I'm gonna read them and make fun of them. Okay, so the first one I have is from US Gamer. This is Monster Hunter in the Conflicted Vegetarian. How do you come to terms with games that clashes with your belief system? Well, we'll probably get into that. Who fucking wrote this? Bob Mackey. Oh, is this that fucking asshole who fucking talks about The Simpsons and makes fun of Colin Moriarty? What a fucking dickhead. So he goes, take a trip with me back to 2010. I've been pegged to review Metal Gear Solid Peace Walker for the recently departed 1UP. Okay, this is fucking bullshit. He's basically talking about Monster Hunter Freedom Unite. Fucking nonsense. I haven't read these fucking articles. Press on swinging my massive sword at the cow-sized lizard, what looks like the female of the group. After a few blows without my target putting up a fight, she falls and her companions make a hasty retreat. As I dig into the fresh body to reap my rewards, I can't help but feel awful about the whole thing. Oh my god. Alright, we're just gonna get to the fucking point. None of these writers know how to get to the fucking point. If you haven't guessed it by now, I'm a vegetarian. Actually, I'm a what? Hold on. What the fuck is a pescatarian? What the fuck is this? Noun. A person who does not eat meat but does eat fish. Why you gotta be racist against fucking fish, you dickhead? Why is fish okay but meat is like not okay? Is it because we don't have scales or whatever on our fucking arms that you refuse to eat fucking fish? That's fucking bullshit, dude. The fish have feelings too, you cuck. Let's see. Alright, so you don't eat meat but you eat fish. Oh, okay, that's cool. And contrary to popular belief, we're not fuck that word. As a matter of fact, it's typically other people who bring up the subject. I guess that means like people who just fucking bring it up a lot. It's typically other people who bring up the subject. Mostly if I turn down something I'm offered due to its meat content, baby, meat content. This doesn't happen nearly as much as now as I've moved to the Bay Area, but back in my Ohio hometown, I found myself trapped in confrontations with incredulous people who seriously could not process how a human being could resist the siren song of bacon. Really? No bacon ever? Like in many places of the Midwest, a bite of food without meat is an unthinkable proposition. Now, I'm from the Midwest, Illinois to be specific. We do really like our meat, like a lot. So like, I'm not gonna like knock that point or anything, but yeah, no. And I got friends who are vegetarian, but like, this is ridiculous. This is fucking ridiculous. I'm coming up on my 10th year of vegetarianism now, and while I still think cooked meat smells great, especially when the order wafts to my windows from a Mexican restaurant next door, it's something I've learned to live without. Oh my god, I don't need your whole life story about fucking being a vegetarian. You just told me in the first paragraph that you're a pescatarian, because, fish fucking suck. Fuck fish, right, guy? Like, fish fucking suck. But no, and that's why I wasn't necessarily on board with Monster Hunter from day one. While you're slaying these beasts out of necessity instead of sport, the game still asked me to defy some of my strong beliefs I hold. To be honest, I wasn't entirely sure if my original take on Monster Hunter could be chalked up to idiosyncrasy, but a few people on Twitter reached out to me with the issue without the question ever being raised. In my response to my 4 Ultimate review, one of my followers said, "Your Monster Hunter 4 Ultimate review got me interested in the game, but is it weird that I think hunting monsters would make me sad?" Another follower replied to this, "That's actually the main reason I can't get into the series. I need to steel my bleeding heart. Clearly, I'm not alone in oversensitivity." All right, now here's the fundamental thing. Here's the fundamental point of this video that I want to make to you people, is if you don't like what a game is about, don't fucking play it. If you're going to be a little bitch boy, a little bitch girl, because you're not like, oh, I don't like when art challenges my beliefs. If you don't care about having art challenge your perception of the world around you, that's fine. To each their own. Just don't bitch about that it's not for you. Like, if you're Richard Spencer and you're a fucking dickhead, like Richard Spencer, I bet he wasn't pretty happy last year with Wolfenstein 2 basically fucking, killing his fucking brethren or whatever. So I bet he didn't fucking play that game, and I probably bitched about it like a little bitch boy. So don't be like Richard Spencer. Don't bitch about art that challenges your beliefs in reality. It's just that fucking simple. All right, let's keep reading this. To Capcom's credit, their games centered on killings remain pretty sanitary. At best, you do some superficial damage to the monster or lop off their tail, but you're never shown in fountains of blood or covered in viscera. Well, this is because Monster Hunter games look like fucking garbage. I love this series, but they look like fucking PS2 games all the way up until the Switch Monster Hunter Double Cross. And in general, the monsters are aggressors, though. To be fair, their hostility seems to be generated from territorialism rather than malevolence or a desire to eat you. No, alright, so here's the thing. Here's the thing about the monsters in Monster Hunter. Here's exactly what they do and why they are getting taken out. Number one, they are attacking the local village and killing and eating people that way. They don't go after you specifically, the hunter. As you are the hunter, they are your prey. You gotta, fucking take them out. But sometimes, if they come into if they invade a territory, because that's what these monsters do, they're not normally a part of the ecosystem. They come in and invade, which is why it's a problem and why hunters are brought into the guild to go fight them and kill them. Also, I do want to mention, very important thing about Monster Hunter, while sometimes you can kill a monster, other missions require you to just capture the monster for either research and development on ways to prevent them from coming into the ecosystem in the first place, or to study, or to basically dissect it, study exactly what it's all about, so we can figure out how to take that less of those monsters from them getting involved in the ecosystem and getting close to local villages and stuff. You can always capture a monster if the goal says to kill. That means kill, and then in quotes capture too, because you can always capture a monster. So if you're not down to clown with killing any monsters in Monster Hunter, you don't have to. You can capture all of them, and it's not a problem, and you're rewarded for it. You're gonna miss out on some specific carving rewards, but you're rewarded pretty heavily for capturing monsters, and it is worth your time. So you aren't forced to kill any monsters in Monster Hunter, shockingly, but it's true. So where were we? Still, there's a brief bit of sadness baked into each and every battle. As you wear a monster down to the point where it's limping, drooling, and fleeing desperately, you should feel triumphant. I do feel immensely triumphant, I'm not gonna lie, when I play Monster Hunter and I see that fucking bitch-ass Barroth fucking limp away as I fucking get the final couple blows on him. Ah, God, it's so good, dude. And when someone delivers the final blow and a massive beast spasms through its final breath, well, it feels pretty heartbreaking, even if it wasn't Capcom's intention. No, if anything, when the beast fucking spasms around like that, it's actually, the biggest sigh of relief ever. Even for, the easiest fucking bosses, the fucking Great Jaggy and Monster Hunter 3 Ultimate, which is a little bitch. You basically just whenever you see that thing fucking fly up in the air and just go crazy, I just feel... I just take a massive breath because oh my God, it's done. Especially when when you're ran out of your potions and it's either you beat it now or you die and you have to go dick around for 10 minutes trying to get more herbs and shit. It's perfect. It just gives you the perfect fucking sigh of relief. Also, my hair is gross as fuck. Before I'm accused of hypocrisy, I'm no fan of violence and killing in general, and I don't typically seek out games with this subject matter in mind. That's fine. More power to you. That's my thing. My thing is just don't, the whole point of it is just don't bitch about it. If you don't like Monster Hunter because you kill monsters, that's totally fine. More power to you. Just don't bitch about it. I don't really care. Because my fundamental thing is I like to joke about video games a lot, and I really do enjoy the industry, but I've grown just more jaded over the course of time, and it's come to the conclusion where I just want video games not that I'm I want video games to be respected. Video games get no respect around here. But it has very little to do with the games at this point in time. We're 2017 was such a great year for video games, and 2018 is looking to be not as good, but also pretty solid. And we're getting games that cover a wide variety of really interesting serious topics, and do things like this that might challenge you. And I feel as if when any game that comes out that attempts to challenge you in your belief system or how you see the world, it gets either shit on or it causes controversy, and that fucking sucks. Because really the onus is on the people who play games that keep video games from becoming a like respected art form in the same way that like music is and film is. Because not too many people are gonna really bat an eye at film that covers like edgy topics. Like, what was the fucking movie about the statutory rape last year with the gay couple? Like, yeah, obviously a couple people were like, ooh, like that's a little edgy, but like when the movie came out, everyone's like, oh yeah, this is really great because the film was really great. So I guess that's the fucking point I'm trying to make is just if you're gonna do this, don't like you fucking feel me. Let's see. He's talking about he doesn't touch Call of Duty and he doesn't like Mortal Kombat. I'll give him the Mortal Kombat one. I'm not gonna lie. Fucking Mortal Kombat X is one of the grossest fucking things I've ever seen. But fucking who cares? I don't like Mortal Kombat for different reasons outside of the violence. Like the photorealistic creep show, problematic. And there's that word. Everything in life has some problematic content. You can disagree or find content objectable without wanting to banish it from existence, which I agree. I totally agree. But I feel as if that like that's what you're doing. Not that you're like, oh my god, Monster Hunter needs to stop. We have to kill Monster Hunter. It's just that like how you talk about it just basically comes off to me as just very self-righteous. It's like, oh, I don't like how this game challenges me and it makes me uncomfortable. And I don't like that. And like that's fine if it makes you uncomfortable. Art should make you uncomfortable. But at the end of the day, like if you don't want to play, just don't play it. That's the whole point of this fucking video. I think this is going on way too long. Let's fucking wrap this up. So like I had another one. It was the Waypoint review where he basically talks about fucking Trump colonialism, which is like really is like so out there. Is like such like a like you have to make like 25 like sequential leaps in logic to get to, oh, Monster Hunter is about Trump era American colonialism, that I just don't even really know what else to say.